Well, here we go.
Cut out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Okay, YouTube, the microphone doesn't say it's turned off, so we better have some sound. Folks, it's Zero Dark 30 blasting out of the bunker like a round out of a howitzer. Bam! We have some stuff to talk about. It is election day. It is early morning. And I want to talk about what the hell is happening. We have gotten for weeks, months, we've been told the Republicans are ahead. The Republicans are gaining. The Republicans are going to take the House. The Republicans are going to have a landslide victory. It's going to be a wave. It's going to be a tsunami. We're getting this from Republican pollsters. We're getting this from the semi-neutral media. We're getting this from the far right media. I'm sorry, the far left, the far left media, and yes, even left pundits. That is, socialist pundits are like, we're going to lose. We're telling you right now, you guys are doing this all wrong. That's right, folks, they're doing it wrong. They're already blaming you and me, by the way. They're already blaming Trump, as we know. Those that are so hardcore they can't help but just fall back on their Trump derangement syndrome. It is happening. It is coming, folks. This election is going to be huge. On top of the results, we're going to have huge, shall we say, issues. But that's not what we're going to discuss here. What we're going to discuss is why this has happened the way it has and what it means, what it portends, right? What is going on out there? They know what they're doing. This is no accident. The extremism on the left is no accident. There's a news article out where a leftist, right, a socialist, a big wig, says, we just didn't listen to the voters. That sounds like this person already knows what's going on. Well, they know, folks. They know they should lose and lose big. They did not listen to their voters. Well, their voters aren't just voters. Their voters are constituents, the people. Even if they are a bunch of leftist, wannabe socialists, give me more free stuff from the government types. Yeah, they didn't listen to them a lick. They've been ordering their people on their side of the aisle. They've been telling them, this is what you believe and this is what you want. In fact, the Democrats have been doing that for fucking decades. Oh, you're not satisfied. You're very unhappy. You want more free stuff, don't you? And of course, they're like, oh, yeah, you bet. We're Democrats. That's, I guess, what we want. Thank you for telling us what we want, news media and political pundits and politicians. Unbelievable. Yeah, they know that they didn't listen. They know that they've not only been leading their own people by the nose, they've been leading them in a very dangerous direction. And they don't care. That's the other thing. They're not listening to their voters in a way that says, hey, you need to stop this shit. You need to back off. You need to slow down. What the hell? Their voters are rejecting them. Democrat voters are leaving the party. Literally leaving. They're re-registering as Republicans and they're leaving Democrat cities. Why? Because they know that their party has abandoned them. They don't feel like they're being led anymore. They feel like they're being led down the primrose path to destruction, like the rest of us. Even though they want to believe in socialism and they want to believe in big government helping and doing the right things and that it's all just a big magnanimous gesture on the part of those with to help those without, they know it's wrong. And they're leaving the party. They're leaving those cities behind. Unfortunately, they're taking their their skewed belief systems with them to new places like Texas and Tennessee and the Carolinas and Florida and elsewhere. But they're being outnumbered by, well, people who actually use their brains more often than not. Be that as it may, the question now is not, will the Democrats straighten out and return to a sense of normalcy? There is no normal. There's only their new normal, which is kids, cut off your genitals. Kids, take drugs. Kids, hate your parents, hate yourself, hate your race, hate your country. Government, hate your own country, right? They can't return to that. They've gone too far. They can't go back. This should destroy the Democrat Party. It should. It should be destroyed over this, but it won't be, because the mainstream media, folks, the mainstream media believes what? This was unfreaking believable when I read this, but it's completely true. If you read what they're saying, they think they're not doing enough. The mainstream media says it's time that we throw off the shackles of fairness in media. They really believe, folks, that they're being fair and impartial to both political sides, that they're giving equal time and equal consideration to Democrats and Republicans. I couldn't freaking believe this, but yes, you have to believe it, because we've seen it with our own eyes and heard with our own ears. For years, for decades, it's been like this, but now they're actually saying, yeah, it's time to quit being fair. If things go bad and America is in trouble, it's because of those Republicans, and because we, the media, they're blaming themselves now. They haven't been doing their job. This is unbelievable that the media is saying this. I mean, this is an individual writing his article, and it'll be posted on thepreparedmind.club, and it subscribes to our, and yes, please sign up there. You want to watch this stuff live? You want to have discussions daily live, right, about what's going on and who's saying what and why and what we get to think about it, and discuss your ideas? That's what that's all about. But back to these idiots. They believe that they haven't done enough and that it's going to be their fault. So they need to quit letting us decide for ourselves, says the media man. The LA Times. This was a Times piece. It's time to start telling us what to believe. As if they haven't been doing that already. Unfreaking believable. I can't imagine the media being more insane than it is, but that's what they're calling for. The far, far left, who didn't listen to their voters, haven't listened to their constituents, don't care what America is about, don't give a shit what the Constitution says, don't care what the history books show or anything. They want what they want. They've ignored all of that. The people, the Constitution, good sense, and they're pushing for what they want. And they're going to lose, and they don't care because of all the ground they have gained, all the destruction they have attained. They want it. They want more of it. They want to kill America. If there was ever a time when people should wake up and realize that the government they have is not the government they want or need, and nor even deserve, that the government that is there is one that is pushing for the destruction of our republic, and to replace it with a globalist, oligarchy, if you will, a technocracy. That's what they want and what they're pushing for. That's why the global destruction. Poland is throwing a fit with Europe. European countries are throwing a fit. Italy's throwing a huge fit, saying, no, we're sovereign. While a bunch of unelected bureaucrats in Brussels push them around and demand things and threaten to sanction them and take their money and make them look bad. It's unconscionable, it's unimaginable, and it's happening, folks. They're destroying the world, they're destroying America, intentionally. And the people are just sitting back and going, oh, well, this is no fun. This sucks. We want it fixed. Eons and millennia. Ultimately, until and until the people rebel and demand change. I have no idea how much was lost in all of that. Folks, they're doing everything on purpose. They're going to lose, the Democrats. They don't care. They want their destruction. They're going to continue to push their lies, their untruths, and demand that you believe it. Wake up, get prepared. It is time to fix these problems. It's time. This election is the start of it, and it's going to get really, really nasty. You know, Biden's patience is wearing thin. I'll talk to you later. It's election day. Chance favors the prepared mind. Are you prepared? Godspeed, Semper Fi.